This episode of The Flash was something else, man. I really enjoyed it. First and foremost, I want to say this right now. In case anyone is wondering, I apologize if this video uploads really late because my connection's out, and I really hope you guys still enjoy and watch the video and so on. But let's get into it nonetheless. The Flash Season 6, Episode 7, The Last Temptation of Barry Allen, Part 1. We see a lot. We see it last week's on last week's episode. We see Ralphie attacked by Bloodwork, aka Ramsey. And so Ramsey is honestly successful, but he actually gets off of Ralph, as I guess he's already done enough damage because Team Flash damn near loses Ralph. And they had to give Ralph a blood transfusion, so Barry had to give Ralph his blood for him to survive. And in doing so, that transferred all the blood work stuff to Barry, and this has caused my boy to trip the fuck out. This is like a acid trip on 100 times an acid trip because pretty much Bloodwork put his essence in Barry, literally his will. The only reason why he did this is so that way Barry could bend to Bloodwork's will, and that was his whole intention. That was his whole plan, to break down Team Flash and to kill the Flash if need be. And he did a very good job. I mean, even the Speed Force got involved. I mean, the Speed Force was literally trying to get him to understand, like, look, man, all this stuff that you're seeing is 100% real. This is not fake. This is real, because Barry kept seeing dreams of antimatter, like the whole sky was just red with antimatter, and things of that nature. He was in his childhood bed with his mother, and they said, look, losing your powers are not worth everyone. You can deal with this. Lose everybody. And that's when Barry realized that they were just manipulating him for the most part. I mean, this is all part of, again, he has to bend to Bloodwork's will. And he kept his composure for the most part. I mean, that's literally what the Speed Force told him. He says, look, the fact that you're always able to persevere is what makes you great. It's what makes you the Flash. What makes you Barry Allen. And so a lot of stuff happens. I mean, while they're trying to frantically save, Barry Allen, you have Bloodwork and the Speed Force fighting each other out, as Barry in real life is literally clinging on to life. I mean, they got him to, chill out in real life. But the thing is, Cisco's getting ready to give him Velocity 10. But then all of a sudden he snaps out of it and he just runs away. But they already can tell, Iris gets down there. She was at, the Central Citizen doing some work on the Crisis article. She was very hesitant on doing that as well after tracking down some leads with that, her and Allegra, and that whole thing at CCPN and so on. And when Iris gets down there, she can tell that something was completely wrong with Barry. But like I was saying, this is a big thing here, because you have Barry's entire mind, his psychological makeup, his psyche is being fucked with because of blood work. He's literally in his damn body, the Flash's body, just like in the comics. And I think that's just what makes it so incredible, man. But let me know what you guys think, man. What do you guys think is going to happen? Because from what I know, because what I know for the most part, don't worry about that. Those are my friends in our group chat, whatever. I forgot to disable the notifications. But for the most part, we all know that Killer Frost wants Caitlin to take over for when the crisis comes through. That's something that they decide upon. And it's just so wild, man. I can't not wait for the crisis. It's 2 weeks away. It looks like it's right around the damn corner. I look forward to it. Let me know what you guys think, man. Because Barry, he ran off at the very end of the episode. And this is going to be wild, man. It really is. I'm going to go ahead and just hop into my Arrow review as well. So then that way you guys will have both of those load up. But you know what? Second, I'm going to just do these separate like I usually do. Peace and love, y'all.